Alright guys, today we're going to be trying to catalog all 150 board games of mine into 12 groups total. The groups have to be consistent, concise, and be a good name for all the board games including there. Also, the categories can only fit in here, can't take up more space in this box, and a lot of games, as you know, are huge in the same category. We have 3 of these tiers, and these tiers each have 4 shelves, so a total of 12 shelves to work with, but I can do less if need be. However, we have to consolidate all 150 games, so let's get started. We already dedicated this row right here to just villainous games, because it takes up a good amount of a box, takes up almost an entire row, and there's more villainous games being released as time goes on. So this is gonna get pretty stacked pretty soon. So right now we have this row dedicated to just villainous, and we have nothing else ready yet. So we're 1 down and 11 more to go. Let's get started. We already have a bunch of Wingspan games inside this box. So we have the base game with all the expansions. We have the Oceanic, Asian, and European expansion. We have to find games that fit in with the Wingspan expansion. Now, when I think of Wingspan, I think of the most popular games right now. So what other games do I have in my collection that fit into being this popular? Let me get going. Well, for one, I can say Tiny Towns has blown it out of the park right now. Anyone who plays a game in our collection right now, they beg for Tiny Towns. So we're gonna add Tiny Towns to the box right now. Now, Tiny Towns takes up as much space as Wingspan, so we're gonna put it underneath the expansions, but on top of the base game of Wingspan. This game isn't as popular, but it does fit in with the same theme, and it is fairly popular. You might know it, Trekking the National Parks game. I've yet to play it, but from the looks of it, it has the same vibe. It seems to be about nature, animals, and that's what people I know that play Wingspan like to play. So we're gonna go ahead and add this. Ooh, might not fit. Oh yes, it will. Now, what other games do I know that are popular but aren't classic? Because Wingspan is more of a new age popular game. If I can't put in Ticket to Ride in there or Catan, because those are more classic based games. So what else can I put in that has a very similar vibe? Queen Domino, maybe. If you watch my other videos, you know I have yet to play this game as well, but it seems fitting. Like, I don't know, it's popular, it's more modern, it's not fitting, dang it. And that's another thing let's keep in mind, keep in mind what fits in here. Oh, there we go, it fits. Let's look at what we have right now for this box. So this box we have topped out with it's good on top because we can't put any higher than this because the box goes in for security. We have a little section right here, and we have this whole section right here that fits in the longer games. I'm not gonna put anything like DC deck building, that just doesn't make any sense. Popular, modern. If you wanna help me out with suggestions, go to the link in the description below. Look at our gaming library that has every single board game we own inside that library. So if you think you have a better suggestion, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. I'll record it and put it in the shorts. Ooh, Dune Imperium is a very popular newer side of the modern gaming. This is like the modern popular gaming box. Yeah. So we got a good theme to it already. It's a modern popularity. Red Rising, kind of. Now this isn't too popular, but yet again, we gotta do what we can. Libertalia. Definitely more of a new game. Oh, they have serial numbers right there. So this is number 24,406 out of 25,000. I had no idea they did that. That's awesome. I could add one more in there, and I kind of want to. 2002, yeah, that's more back in Catan's time and stuff like that. But Doom Links is right here. Yeah, let's just throw that in there. This is a modern popular game. And because we have this in here, we could also grab Happy Little Dinosaurs. Happy Little Dinosaurs is gonna go right here. I have room for one more now. I'm not sure if realistically we're gonna get it filled in perfectly. I have room for 1 or 2 more smaller games, but I don't have any other like smaller games are in the new. They're like more new type of games. So I think we're gonna have to end it there. Yep. So we're gonna have to end that right there. So let's go ahead and find a space. So let's look at what the box looks like right now. As you can tell, so we have Wingspan, all the expansions for Wingspan, Trekking, Tiny Towns, Sheriff of Nottingham, 2nd edition, Libertalia, Dune Imperium, Happy Little Dinosaurs, and we got Doomlings underneath, way down there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 games and 3 games for one of them. So about 10 games that fit in there. That's decently sized. I'll take that. I'll take that as a win. So we definitely have a perfectly sized box, perfectly sized shelves, and now we just gotta make 10 more categories. So, next one I wanted to make, I was thinking co-op, but I don't think we have enough co-op games. I have Horrified, Marvel United, The Game, and that's really it. I don't really have any more like co-op based games. So I'm gonna do what I like. I'm gonna do a strategy type box. So when I think of strategy, the first thing it goes to is Scythe. Scythe, I think, is like the peak of strategy games. So I'm gonna put this in here right here. Boom, fits well. Now, the Scythe expansion has to go in there as well. I always put the expansions with the games. Scythe expansion, boom. Takes up a little bit of room I don't like, but that's fine. Now, what other games are on the higher, I think are in the higher end of strategy? Let's go ahead and put in Horrified. This is not an easy game to beat, so I'm gonna call this a strategy game for sure. We got Bloodborne right here, which actually is one of my favorite games that I've played recently. Bloodborne from Come On Games, great game, definitely check it out. I know it has like not stellar reviews on Board Game Geek, but don't follow that all the time. A little bit of co-op and a lot of competitive. So it's a fun game for everyone. Add that to the box for sure, on top of Horrified. So we're already going 3 boxes. We gotta add Unmatched. What is a strategy game if not if not for Unmatched? Unmatched is in there. Let's grab a couple others. Saboteur is a pretty good game in this area, so we're gonna add in Saboteur, except the box does not hold the cards well, so it's gonna definitely fly everywhere every time. If we're gonna add categories like Unmatched, Marvel Mayhem fits for sure. So let's go ahead and throw Marvel Mayhem in there. Here we got Dragon Ball Super Heroic Fighters. It's a great game to play if you're on a good surface that's smooth and slides. So let's go ahead and add this to the box. See, this is the issue that I don't like having sometimes. Too many games fit inside this category of strategy. I wanted to narrow it down a little bit more, but I don't know exactly what to narrow it down to. So I'm gonna add 2 more, that's it. You know what? I'm gonna call this more like adult strategy, I guess, like more higher themed to it. Like we got Bloodborne, that's definitely not a game for kids. We got Horrified, it's horror monsters, anyone can play it, but I work with a lot of churches, so I gotta make sure they know it's not, most likely not for like their kids. I'm gonna add this more of like an adult strategy theme, so I'm gonna say complex strategy or something along those lines, especially since we got Scythe in here. So we got Scythe, Horrified, Bloodborne, Unmatched. Unmatched is for anyone, but you know, it's fine. So I'm not gonna put in Dice Throne or Marvel Mayhem. We took out Marvel Mayhem. Let's go ahead and throw in Dead of Winter. Dead of Winter has the definition of the risky themes I was talking about. Definitely one of the riskier games of the collection here. So DC Deck Builder does not fit. Oh, actually DC Deck Builder Metal does fit in there. I'm thinking about God of War, the card game, but that fits as a co-op. I only have like 4 or 5 co-op games. Goonies Never Say Die is co-op, right? Maybe I do have enough for a co-op section. So yeah, this is kind of co-op. So maybe we do keep a co-op section. Let's go ahead and take out Horrified here. Give us some room to play with. Add this to a little co-op pile. Start making a co-op pile while I can. Yeah, so if we're making a co-op pile, Marvel United for sure. Let's go ahead and, I didn't think about it till now, but we're talking strategy. Terraforming Mars, the Collector's Edition, for sure, unquestionably. What else do we got here? That's like a more higher-ended strategy game. This is getting hard. Cry Havoc is strategy. So is Doomtown, from what I hear. Rising strategy, but not to the caliber I'm talking about. No risque themes there. This is getting difficult. So more of an adult-themed strategy game. And if you're thinking to yourself, oh, Risk, why is it saying Risk? It's because Risk goes inside the classic gamers game section. We have a game section specifically for games that you know from your childhood. So Risk, Monopoly, Sorry, games like that, they all fit inside their own game section that plays for people that wants to play on nostalgia, like Uno, stuff like that. We got God of War. I'm pretty sure that's a co-op game, so we got that for that pile. Building multiple piles at the same time really does help. This is a co-op game, right? God of War. Cooperative for 1 to 4, that's what I thought. So this goes here. We got 4 co-op games. If I find the game, I'll add that as well. Love Letter is not going in there for sure. Yeah, I guess I do gotta put some of the big box ones in here. So let's go ahead and throw in, move out this game so we pulled out Dragon Ball Super Hero for now. Or pull out Dragon Ball Hero Battle for a second just so we can put in the Scythe expansion into that area. This is also where it gets hard because now we gotta think about space. Is Dungeon Fighters co-op? I think it's a co-op. I haven't played it, but it was a new donation. I'm gonna look it up. I think it's co-op. But regardless, I know Cry Havoc would fit in here pretty well. Unless Cry Havoc's also a co-op? Oh yeah, no, lead your army, beat people up. Yeah, no. Yeah, they viciously fight. So okay, we got a good co-op box actually going. Maybe we should have a good co-op section. Oh wait, why did I put that there? It's not a co-op. At least it's not co-op. Okay, Saboteur's here. Saboteur's a decent little strategy game. We'll put Terraforming Mars. Okay, boom, that fits pretty well. Now I can add a couple games, maybe. Like they might fit. I fit in there perfectly. So if we're making a pile for the other type of strategy games, let's go ahead and just start with that. So just for now, because we're trying to make all the piles we can at once, because it helps us out to like say what games don't fit in there. We made our own pile for co-op. We made 1 pile for non-intensive strategy games, and now we have the pile finishing off the pile for the harder strategy game. Let's go with that. It's more like a harder, more difficult strategy game. So we got that one there. I don't know some of these games, which sucks. Ooh, that game would fit super well in here. So for the strategy games that aren't adult themed, I just added Machi Koro, a couple love letters, and Unstable Unicorns. I'm also gonna add Smash Up to that category. But check this out. Who could forget, other than me, about Lords of Waterdeep? Great game, great strategy game to have. Oh, there we go. There we go, on its side. So let's check it out. Look at this. Look at this. So it fills to the top. We got a bunch of games in here that I can't list. We got Waterdeep, Bloodborne, Terraforming Mars. We got a couple others down here. I think Cry Havoc definitely took up a good amount of space. Scythe and Unmatched down there. So that's about, what, 12 games, something like that. It's a good amount of games in there that I am proud to say. Now it's time to make some room right here so we can unload and make a new box. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games and an expansion. And they're big games too, so that's pretty good. That is 3 down and 9 to go. Let's get going. All right, so the categories you already have filled are villainous, adult strategy, and modern popular. Now, let's go ahead and start doing those family strategy games that we're talking about. Some of those child-friendly strategy games we're talking about. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned all these, but we got Smash Up in here. It's a nice strategy game. We got 2 copies of Love Letter, and Jabba's Palace in there. We got Unstable Unicorns, but we're gonna put these at the top for the record because they're small games. We got Machi Koro. Machi Koro is the definition of a family-based strategy game, and I love it. Red Rising for the young adult novels, so it kind of works out. It's also a great game, so Red Rising's going in here. We got Marvel Dice Throne. Marvel Dice Throne's a great game to get in this area. So we're gonna throw in Marvel Dice Throne right there. Putting these at the top now. Let's go on, the boom boom. I gotta find Exploding Kittens, because Exploding Kittens definitely belongs in this category. We got Golden Ticket. We got Tiny Epic Defenders, but more importantly, King of Tokyo. I played this with adults, 30-year-olds. I played this with 6, 8-year-olds. Everyone loves it so much. It's a great game. Yeah, when I say game for everyone, King of Tokyo is that game for everyone. No questions asked. If you're older, you like those games, it's Kaiju. If you're younger and you just like the box art, it's appealing to everyone. Throwing Red Rising in here, put on Golden Ticket right there, Tiny Epic Defenders right there. Where the heck is Exploding Kittens when you need them? Put those 2 in there, easy. Unstable Unicorns right there, easy. Beautiful, fills in all the gaps. Yeah, I don't know what DC Spyfall personally. I don't know what DC Spyfall even is, honestly. Yeah, Villainous already has this category. Oh, easy, family friendly versus. Let's move this. Because what would a family friendly versus game be if not for DC Deck Builder with the Cartoon Network friendly version? Let's go, come on, I'm officially running out. Super Hot has a co-op mode to it, so that builds a little bit more of the co-op section. Oh wait, family friendly versus, yeah, never mind. We got these, yeah, we got the whole, these are stacked on the side. Marvel Mayhem. Oh, so we got Exit the Game. This is definitely co-op, right? Exit the Game is a co-op, I believe? Oh no, it says an escape room. The Mind, I believe, is co-op though. So to find out these games, I just look on Board Game Geek at this point. Yes, this is the 2018 version of The Mind. It's a co-op. Are we about to be 3 for 3? Nope, definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, what about Rollin' Right? Is Rollin' Right co-op? No, it's not. The Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail card game, is that co-op? It is a co-op. Heck yeah, I had 2 copies of that. All right, we got a good amount of co-op games going, guys. Heck yeah. See, I'm pretty sure all pandemic games are co-op. Let's find out. Cooperative. You really just don't know who's co-op until you do. Then we gotta get this going because we need to fill out that pile. What about Magic the Gathering, the game? I feel like that would work. Also, I just picked up this game. It literally says cooperative game on the front. I appreciate that. This is the Grizzled. Also, dude, I love when the back of the game literally says cooperative competitive on it. So this is a cooperative game. It's Math of Rush. It works, it counts. It's Magic the Gathering. Yeah, Magic the Gathering is a competitive game with a good amount of strategy in there. So I think it should fit in the other box, but for actually, that fits in here pretty well. So let's go ahead and put it here. Oh, it's not that wide. Oh, okay, crap. I don't know where to put it then. It's pretty wide. Let's see if I can fit it on top of King of Tokyo. It gotta fit, that's all that matters. So hopefully the box doesn't get damaged, but with that game, we just knocked out Machi Koro from this, which honestly I'm kind of fine with. Machi Koro just got knocked out of the box by adding Magic the Gathering, sadly. It's a little bit too tall, too thick. which sucks. Can't even add it on the sides now, which is awful. Unless, no matter what I do, it doesn't fit if I put in all that stuff, so that's a problem. I put Marvel Dice Throne over there. Honestly, let me take out Red Rising. It's not simple, so. This box kind of lost its theme, which kind of sucks, because I want to do family friendly. Red Rising is kind of complicated, honestly. So let me put Red Rising back in this area. And by adding Red Rising, we just knocked out Bloodborne. This is hard, guys. I'm telling you, this is hard. This is really difficult. Now that I got a beanie and landed my outdoor cat, let's get back to doing this, guys. So we got family friendly area right here. This is the TCG section. We don't really need to worry about this at all. This is a family, so let's go ahead and just start keeping this going. So this is actually this is too childlike. Maybe we should make a board, a thing for kids? Maybe something just for kids, maybe? Or like youth, young board games, I don't know, man. This is getting hard. Cooperative board game, dude, we got a lot of co-op board games, turns out. I'm just gonna keep going with some party games. Party game here. Popular game, I should have done Ark Nova. That's a very popular game. Dang it, dude. This is getting difficult. You know, let's end this box here almost. We got all this, now let's get some other stuff. Let's get the smaller, family-friendly board games. We got Adorable Pandering. I forgot, this is, we got Panda Craves Danger right here. We got Minecraft card game, question mark. We got Adorable Pandering here. What else? That is a fun little game. That's not what I thought it was. Catan Infamy. We got Deadfellas. We got Stone of Fate. We got Stone of Fate. We got Summon Rise of Elapdua. Political Warfare, nice. We got Not Alone. A lot of asymmetrical card games in this collection. This is a party card game for sure. We got, let's see what Throne is. This is for TTRPG. Macro Crime City. Cooperative detective game, co-op game. I'm telling you, so many random co-op games. This is awesome. Throne, what's the age range for Throne? 14 and up, let's add it. I think it's gonna be a good addition. Nice trick-taking game and it fits, so that's pretty important. We got a couple copies of Shenzhen, but we got Ches Geek, house party card game. We got party card game. Let's get a Kenjin. Nah, well maybe. What's the age? 12 and up, yeah, let's put it in here. Game of Thrones, Westeros Edition. Card game. Competition, alright, let's put that there. Yeah, we're definitely doing co-op section because this is Forbidden Island, which I'm pretty sure it's co-op. Work together, yep, co-op. Kodaichi, let's do a Kodaichi for sure. Railroad Inc. Deep Blue Edition. For the full family, let's go. Exactly what we're looking for here. Alright, last message. 8 and up, let's go. Alright, we're getting it, let her go. Shio's Secret. Yeah, that's 14 up. 5 to 8 players. This is definitely party game material. Let's go Let Her Go. Fun little game. 3 to 6. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's all the space we have, actually. Let's find out. Let's find out what we can do here. I think that'll be the last game we get in here. This is the game that has the most games in one box, by the way. Check this out, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have about 20 to 30 games as one box alone because there's so many small games that fit in here. This is the family competitive game scene right here. I like that. Family competition. Family friendly competition. We got the name for that category right there. Family friendly competition. Let's continue and keep it going with another one. And as always, guys, we're gonna make room right here and make sure it all fits inside of a row so we're able to continue and make sure that we don't get last second screwed up. Let's see if all this fits inside one row. Woo! Okay. The good news about all this is once you do it once, you never have to do it again until you get new games. But honestly, that's later on. So once we do this one time, we're good for a couple months or years or something like that. So let's get going. Dang it. So I stacked this perfectly. It fits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 games, and I'm down by 1. Oh, wait. Dang, it fits 22 games exactly. So this is gonna have to find a place in another box, which I think I can fit this inside the other strategy game. So we'll try to shove it in there. Yeah, it kind of kills the aesthetic a little bit, but it does fit in there, so we're gonna keep it there for now and figure more stuff out like that later. Let's continue with the co-op box, because look at this. This is the co-op box stack that we've been working on just to find. I'm like, oh, I only have like 4 or 5 co-op games. Turns out if you just read the games, we have a lot more co-op games. So let's go ahead and make that co-op box going. So back to what we were talking about. Let's go ahead and put the co-op box in there, one game at a time. So we got Micro Macro Crime City. We got that one in there. We got Adventure Games Discover the Story by Monochrome Inc. We got the classic Forbidden Island that everyone needs to have, from what I hear at least. We got Math Rush. We got the Grizzled. We had 2 copies of Oregon Trail, and I know I have to find another one because I have the Oregon Trail Hunt for Food expansion somewhere in this mess. Oh, there it is. So here's the Oregon Trail Hunt for Food expansion. Perfect. So we got 2 copies of Oregon Trail and 1 with the expansion. That's beautiful. We got Pandemic the Cure. We got Exit the Lab. This is a secret lab. Or sorry. We have Exit the Game. This is the secret lab. We got Super Hot the card game. Now it's a single player game, but if you both learn how to play a single player game, there is a co-op feature, and in that co-op feature, there is a 1v2 mode. So it's still co-op against someone, just like the Goonies, Never Say Die. So again, we got another copy of Oregon Trail. We have The Mine. We got Dungeon Fighter. And then after confirmation, Dungeon Fighter is a co-op game. That's fantastic to know. So we're gonna put that big bad boy in here. Actually, we went from not having enough to I think I'm not gonna have enough space. We got God of War, the card game. We got Marvel United, the base game. I want to get so many more of this. I want to have a box just for Marvel United. We got Horrified, classic good game. And we got Goonies Never Say Die. In this game, one person takes on the task of the Dungeon Master. In this case, I think it's the Goonie Master, the Goondocks Master, and everyone else chooses people from the Goonies squad to go solve riddles, do quests, all this other fun stuff. So basically, it's a DM trying to hurt you and win the game by making you not succeed, and the Goonies trying to succeed by finding the secret treasure. That bad boy is the hardest one to fit in here so far. And now let's try shoving in. Actually, that's it. So we have a good amount of space left in here, which is not what I like to see. I thought we were gonna be close to filling it up. It's too loose in my opinion, so we gotta figure out what to do about this. Maybe if everything, so situations like this are gonna happen where the game is just, these games have too much space in between them, so I'm trying to do my best to fill in all that space possible, but it's just not seeming to be an option, which isn't good. Because if I can't fill in the spaces, that means all these games are gonna open. So we gotta go ahead and fill, oh, one game already opened up entirely, never mind. So we're trying to make sure these games stay secured and shut. I don't like it, but this is it. Let's look at some other games, see if these other games are co-op. Nope. Black Market Warehouse, nope. Palm Trees, nope. Sovereign's Chain, nope. Star Wars Trouble, nope. Arkham Horror, I don't think so. Arkham Horror co-op, I highly doubt it. Oh, Arkham Horror, the card game, really is co-op. That's actually baffling. I had no idea. Never would have guessed. Never a day in my life would I have put money on that. But it is good to know. That helps fill in a lot of good space. I'm gonna put Codemaster Programming Logic Game in the co-op box because it's single player, which means you're on a team of yourself. But it's definitely not competitive in any way, so it won't fit in any other category. So it goes in here and it helps fill in the last little section that we needed it to. Why is Dungeon Master opening so much? Please don't tell me it's getting messy. Okay, Dungeon Master is all inclusive in here. That's good to see. Okay. So I'm gonna need to invest in a bunch of like tape these games in and down. All right, so this area is stacked up, I believe. I don't think I have any more co-op games, which is the most important part. And if I do have any more co-op games, that's not great because this is the only box I have for co-op and it's stacked to the brim. Yeah, nothing else I'm seeing is co-op. Lanterns, El Maestro. Oh, that's a party game, good to know. Proving Ground, ooh, what's this? Oh, solo game, perfect, co-op box, but it's a little bit too big. But if I put this here, yep, and then this here, yup. This here, whole new game fits. That's what we're talking about, y'all. Okay, stacked. This is the good part. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections done. And honestly, we're not gonna have enough for 12 categories anyways. So this is our 5th section that's gonna be finished. We only have probably 3 left. So instead of 12, we're gonna have 8, which I have 3, 6, 9. I'd like to keep it to 9 if possible, because I'd like the bottom row to just be its own container for little toys and stuff for like kids and babies or stuff like that. So I'd really like it to be 3, 6, 9. So if I can keep it all consolidated to the top 3 of all 3 rows, that's 9. I'd love to keep it that way if possible. So let's try to do that. And for once, we're not gonna have to move the camera, just watch me fill this up, because I'm gonna fill it up the section right here. It's good to do this for certain, I leave the top ones open for certain categories, for the ones I think might stack too high. So for instance, this one right here, it would have been up here, but there's so many small, tiny games to get knocked over. We're gonna leave it in the consolidated place down there. Up here for the bigger games aren't gonna be knocked around as easy or stuff like that. This has some small games, so I'm not really confident in this. But again, we're just making sure it fits in the category more than anything else. Which means we probably shouldn't do this, so let's go here. Thanks for talking some sense to me, guys. So y'all see this category right here? We're gonna try to fill this out to the brim. But if you check this out right here, we have it all stacked perfectly. There's almost no space for any new games, definitely no major games. This filled out beautifully, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 games stacked in here to fill it to the brim. Look at that, beautiful work right there. Good job, guys. All right, now that we got the most popular categories out of the way, the hardest part is gonna be right now, because I have no idea what to do with all these random games I have. So for instance, Bloodborne is definitely supposed to be in the adult-themed strategy games, but it doesn't fit. That's just a problem. A bunch of the other games I've either never played, have no idea how to play, so I can't really categorize it very well, or it's just like weird stuff like, I don't know, I've never played Palm Trees, Sovereign's Chain. Not saying these games are bad or anything like that. I have played some of them and I just don't know where to categorize them anymore. But one thing we're gonna do right now is definitely work with the party games. I just remembered, we're gonna do the party games right now. So, the escape game, Escape from Iron Gate, the Prison Break party game, I'm assuming it's a party game, is gonna go in. Boom. We got El Maestro, apparently it's a party game. And for instance, when I say party game, what I define are people that can play 6 or more players. So a lot of these games end up being a party game just because of my definition of it. Because honestly, 6 players is a lot of players, but I prefer 8, like 6 to 8, or 6 to 8, but I prefer 6 or more players. That'd be great. What other party games do we have? Well, we have Catan with the expansion, so that's a party game right there. I included kind of a party game, but it could also be in the classic game box. We gotta save some games for the classic game box. Same thing with Trouble. That's a classic game. First Enroll, I believe, is a direct head-to-head one-on-one game. Oh, actually 2 to 4 players, but it's not enough to be a party, so we're gonna put it right here. 2 games I know that are party games are Tsuro and Sushi Go Party Edition. Put Tsuro right there, and Sushi Go's gonna drop it right there. We got some other ones like Chio's Secret. We got Ches Geek House Party Edition. I don't even know what the game is. Games that say like Party Edition, I love Steve Jackson though. Munchkin is one of my favorite games of all time. Boom. Ches Geek. We got Pricestitution. I love Pricestitution. I've been wanting to play it for so long. When I say I love it, I mean like I love the concept of it. I've been wanting to play it for so long, ever since it's the only board game I think I've ever seen on Shark Tank. And they wanted it really badly. We got Hail Hydra. I've been dying to play Hail Hydra for the longest time. I haven't had, because the issue is you need at least 5 players to play it with. That's a lot of players. But it's 5 to 8, it's definitely a party game in that category. And we got Joker, we got the other section. We got Marvel, now we got DC, Joker, Diabolical Party Game. Now what else can we do for party games? This is trading card games. We got Blood on the Clock Tower, which I think would be good, but the issue is I work with a lot of churches, so I don't really want to have that game. About demon possession and stuff like that in church, because then we could lose a lot of our partnerships and keep that game out of there until we could reskin it. Carcassonne could be a party game, but it's definitely going to the classic section. Villainous, it's kind of a party game. That's already chosen, those are already chosen, those are already chosen. Oh no, these are not chosen yet. Arc Nova is only 4 players, I believe. It's like a $60 game for 4 people, right? Yeah, 4 players, that sucks. Dang it, we can play Puerto Rico. 4 players as well, that sucks. Queen Domino, definitely not party. It is 4 players again. We got Infamy. I'm really just looking for anything at this point. 3 to 4 players, that's a very specific game. We got Doomtown. I know it's 4 players, I don't have to look. Oh, 2 or more? Let's put it in, it says 2 or more. Let me look online exactly say, because you know how it is. Sometimes one person will say one thing, or the game will say one thing, the community will say another. Sometimes it says 2 or more, and really it says don't play with anything other than 4 players. I just had my phone, there it is. Doomtown Reloaded, that's what it is. Doomtown Reloaded for 2014. Yeah, 2 to 4 players, so that's what I thought. Dang it, this would have been a great game to fill up space. Would have been a great game. We got Black Box, which I think, it has like 4 games in here, but I think all 4, oh no, these are, Engine Empire. What the heck? 2 to 4. Of course. Thank you. Thank you, AEG. I'm not gonna lie, AEG is one of my favorite companies. We got Chrome Master Arena. 2 of 4 players. Why is everything 2 of 4 players? Guys, let's break it to 6. At least 5. Come on. I know it's easy to make a game. I just want to play more. I forgot about all these games entirely. These are definitely my party games I play. And I forgot that I actually add this to the box as well. Right here. We add this to the box because I use this as a quick little holder and a board or the whiteboard right here for Family Feud. Let's go ahead and get Family Feud, throw it in here. You're gonna get Family Feud and throw it in here, as well as, well, the family, oh no, we don't wanna do that because we do family games, right? So boom, this takes up a good amount of space right here. Pick up Sushi Go, pick up Pricetution, drop it down, and now we're filling up space. Boom, Pricetution, boom. LCR, ladies and gentlemen, boom. I'm not saying you're stupid, boom. The 80th trivia game, I believe it's like 6 more players, yeah. Let's go ahead and just drop this in here, boom. I'm pretty sure I checked this out, that's where I was in the category. Anyway, so those are 4 games right there, that's pretty good. Good grab for 4 games. Roll and write, how many players? 4. Is it 4? It doesn't say. This is where we start looking at this, guys. So we got roll and write. Imperial Settlers. 1 to 4, thought so, put that down. DC Spyfall, let's look at this. Oh, the world-renowned party game invades DC Universe, Spyfall. I didn't know Spyfall was party, so DC Spyfall, forgot about that entirely. We got this right here, boom. Honestly, I wish I was doing this on a live stream. I wish you guys would be able to help me a lot more. So next time I do something like this, it'll probably be a party or it'll probably be a live stream. But this is like the only time I'm gonna do it, but. Well, I'll talk to you guys about a live stream probably. We got, what else do we got? Lanterns, 2 to 4. Family Feud, late night edition, not in the box. Robin Fury, 2 to 4, guaranteed. Box is too small for anything more. 2 to 5, ooh, almost. Nice guy. Game of Thrones, Westeros, 2 to 4, right? 2 to 6, oh, 2 to 5? 2 to 6, my definition, boom, let's go. 6 players or more, let's go. This one is 2 to 7, fits my definition, let's go. By the way, if you guys have any suggestions for games I don't own from that library, go ahead and tell me what to buy in the comments below. I want to know what games to get. Raptors is 2, yeah. 2 players, 30 minutes. Some of them's 4 players? 4 players. Ages 13 up, 4 players. Mafia, 4 players. 8 players, that's what it was. I'll take that, I'll take it. Attack, fast, easy to win, basic rules. 2 to 6. Alright, this is a big game called Attack and it fits in the criteria. It's 2 to 6 players. Let's go ahead and make it work. So we gotta move everything we just put in there. And this might be the last game we add because it's so freaking big. Woo! That was a big one. So we go ahead and put this back. Airplanes, another older game. Let's go ahead and do, oh, it's all in German. This game, who gave me a German game? I should have known airlines. Der Fliegen der Stunde von Allen or Moon. Airlines, guys, the German airplane game I have, but I don't know how to, I don't even teach it. It looks fun. Gotta look at the stuff online. Let's go Bootleggers. This one fit if I want, actually it could fit. 6 players? 6 players, heck yeah. Now this is definitely the last game we're gonna be able to add to this box. If it even works, all right. Okay, yeah, this is it. Yeah, now Sushi Go Party doesn't work, and Sushi Go Party is literally the party game, so this is not gonna be possible, probably, unless we just, yeah, no, it's not an option. Well, I'll try the lid. I'm pretty good at knowing where the lid starts and ends, but this is hard. All right, let's make it happen, y'all. Oh, clicks on both sides. It works. There's actually some more room over there. So we could if there's a small party game, but those are all my games I have. All right guys, now let's do what we do best. And now that these are all pretty big games, we can put this in this section right here, make sure it all fits. Let's move all this. Let's go. So this fits super easily, guys. So we, in this category right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we only have 15 family games right there, or party games right there. I'm surprised. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and work on another category. So, a few updates when the battery was charging, because the battery was charging, and I had to like purchase the SD card for a little bit. Added 2 more games. I found the game and I added Spyfall. It was on the side, but it was in the box, but then I added it to the side. It's all good now. Found Cards Against Humanity Family Edition. I added the family card games. That's it. Now we're going to go ahead and start building the classic games. I did put a couple things in here already. We have Trouble, we have Carcassonne, we have Catan. Keep in mind, these are the games that people played growing up or like classic games, because I am going to I'm going to a younger audience, and young at this point is like, this is what we played in high school. So yeah, I got Blockage, but this is Blockage Trigun. It's a little spin on what they might know. I got Exploding Kittens, because it came out in 2014. That's back when we were in high school or college, depending on who you are. I got Azul, because this one's not so much of a classic game as much as it is an excuse, because I can't put it into strategy games anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this up right now. Everything back to where it was. And now let's go ahead and fill it up with a few more things. We got Catan in there, so let's get an add Ticket to Ride as well. Throw that in there. Ooh. What's more classic than Mancala, right? And I'm trying to find a couple other ones I can't seem to put my finger on. I know I have a few. Oh, there they are. We got Yahtzee. We got Risk. We got Scattergories. We got Clue. We got Wits and Wagers. Apples to Apples. We got this. Here's just some of the classic games we got. We got Connect 4, right? Easy. We got Apples to Apples, right? Easy. Wits and Wagers, pretty easy. We got Clue. We got the spy version though, but still Clue. We got Clue. We got Move Mancala a little bit. We got Yahtzee, but now we're full. Crap, that was fast. These older games are not efficient with space. And I still got like 3 more games to add. So I got Scattergories in here. Put Scattergories over with the party games. Because we had extra space in there. That is a party-ish game. We got Risk, but it's not gonna fit at all. That sucks. This is the last game. We have 2 copies of Risk too, so I'll be putting 2 different sections. But it looks like we maxed out, and Yahtzee's not even fitting, really. It's crazy, dude. And that fits there. This kind of fits here. I just need 3 better boxes for all this stuff, because it's taking up way more space than it needs to. All right, well, let me replace Clue, because this is a bad version of Clue. No one's even gonna play this. We're gonna add the 60th anniversary of Risk, which doesn't fit, never mind. All right. Yes, this sucks. This sucks. Move this. Now add Risk. All right, that's something, Wits and Wagers. And now nothing else fits. Dang it, dude, this is such awkward dimensions. All right, so no Risk in here. Back to what we're doing. Wits and Wagers. Clue on top. Connect 4 down here. We don't have anything else that's classic really to go in here. I'm gonna add Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, because it's based on a classic game, so that's classic-ish. Let's just put in some older games we have. Let's look at the publisher, kids. Let's look at the publishing. That's 2019, 2016. Doesn't have anything. 2019, these are new. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to leave it like this for now anyways. That sucks, because we have a bunch of big bucks. We still have a bunch of games in big boxes left. That's not good. Oh, Puerto Rico's a pretty old game, 2002. Yeah, I'll throw that in there. Throw it back from the beginning. Now Carmen Sandiego doesn't fit in here. Crap. You know what, we'll take out Carmen Sandiego entirely. And that should fit, let's see if it fits. Let's do a lid test. Bada bing, bada boom. All good there, so let's go ahead and put it inside one of these rows. Easy enough. All right, so same thing as you go right here, just because we have some big box games which would fit up here. So let's go ahead and get started. Ta-da, that was easy and fast. So all the classic games are already taken. Let's go ahead and start doing some hidden gems. All right, we're gonna do hidden gems, games that are like of a higher quality to fit in here. And realistically, we're gonna put some games that we do know and love, and then we're gonna put in some games that we don't really know what they are, but they seem to be some decent quality. So let's go ahead and start shoving stuff in there. The First Enroll is one of them. It looks like a decent game. It was requested by someone in the group. We got Bloodborne. This is definitely the higher quality game, definitely a hidden gem. Love this one to death. We got Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, probably fits in there. Let's go ahead and do some of the bigger games. Like we got Small World right there. That fits right there. And also we got Doomtown. Oof, this is a sturdy game. Doomtown looks like a fun game. Looks like a well-structured game, in my opinion. If I do say so myself. But this game can go on the bottom because it's a huge game, super thick. There we go. We got Ramen Fury, looks like a fun game. Ramen Fury. Let's see. Alright, Raccoon Tycoon actually has good reviews, but it's not that well known from my experience. And so is Jumanji, same thing. Apparently people are drawn to this game just because of the, you know, the movies, mainly the first one. Raccoon Tycoon's gonna go on top of Jumanji because of the box size. Unleashed, I saw decent reviews online for this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in there as well. What else? We have a really broken copy of Game of Thrones, The Iron Throne. I heard decent stuff about it. And put that one on top of there. I have 2 copies of Firefly Shiny Dice. The Firefly IP is a good IP, if you know what it is. So it definitely fits in the hidden gem category. And hopefully that it's a, you know, good enough game. Holds weight in the category. We got this weird one right here. It's called Caffeine Hit, definitely a hidden gem. I've heard good stuff about this. Got it as a gift. Raptors, I read the game itself seems pretty good. It's a one-on-one. One person controls raptors, one person controls people, or like a guy trying to escape. And if this fits, we got lanterns. I did hear good things about lanterns as well. Let's do the lid test, see if the lid fits on it. It fits, and because it fits, we actually have more room on this side for a couple of the thinner games. So let's go ahead and check those out. See what thinner games we have. We got, let's put in Stones of Fate and summon them to be human, use human, I'm a human. We got Game of Thrones, Westeros, so shove that in there. We got Star Trek Chronoverse, another Star IP. We got Black Market Warehouse, seems fun. We got Palm Trees, we got room for one more. Let's put in Sovereign's Chain, right? Those last 3 or 4 games, I actually don't know about them, but they fit. Boom. Perfect fit. Beautiful. Oh, actually, it's rising on this side a little bit. Let's go and check that out. Why is it rising? Oh, some of them. Dang. Well, Stones of Fate can fit right here. Can some of them also fit in there? Yes, it can. Boom, which actually leaves us with a little bit more room. But I don't have any games of that size, which is actually a good thing. So, yep. Close on both sides. Beautiful. Lovely. All works out, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go ahead and fill up a category. Let's go fill up a row. I think we can do it down here just to test it out. Let's move this right here. Nice. Let's try to get all of these inside this little area right here. All right. Go. All right, so we got a problem. This is the first time it's happened so far. We have a good amount of games, not in the box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 games, these, plus 2 more that don't fit inside their tier, which means we're gonna have to go ahead and fit that in another place. But this is why we do both tests, guys. That's why we do both tests. So yeah, let's go ahead and do 1 more, or I think 2 more, because we're gonna have to do 2 or actually it might be 3. Let's find out. So this point, what we're gonna do is put every single game that's on the table and then see what we have left. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the games on the table and see what we gotta do. Dear God, we have about 20 something games on the table, which as you know, we could usually fit inside 1 box, but a lot of these games are big box games. Like there's 2 copies of Risk in here. And that's the thing, guys, so we have to try to find out if we even need to bring all the games. Like the Iron Game of Westeros game, it's such a crappy box. It's like it's all damaged and stuff right now, so might just take out that one to add about 4 of the 8 games we couldn't add before in that area. Make life significantly easier for us, but for now let's try to fix on the big ones. So we're gonna have 2 hidden gem sections, which is perfectly fine to have 2 of them. There's a lot of hidden gems that people don't know about. There's hundreds of games that come out every single year. You can't possibly know how to play even most of them. So let's go ahead and start shoving stuff in the box. So for instance, the game I told you about before, this was in so many people's top 3 lists of last year, but they just haven't played it, so it's a hidden gem, kind of. People who play it love it, but not so many people know what it is. Can I tell them about it? They're like, oh, I've never heard of it before. Battleship's is a pretty decently rated game that I saw. Let's put that in there. We got 2 copies of Risk. Let's go ahead and add, that's the issue, Risk doesn't actually fit in the box. But this version of Risk might fit. And it does, so we're gonna go ahead and take out the big, huge 60th, oh, this one doesn't either. It barely doesn't, but it doesn't regardless. Looks like Risk isn't making it, unless, Risk is actually smaller than the Carcassonne big box. And another thing, we have 3 versions of Carcassonne. We have my first Carcassonne, we have Carcassonne big box, and we have the base version of Carcassonne. So let's go ahead and put in Queen Domino. It's not really hidden as much, but people will like to see it. Chrome Master Arena definitely is hidden. AEG game, Black Box 2015 is a more of a hidden version. Infamy is hidden for sure. Imperial Settlers Roll and Write is definitely hidden. We got Risk, not gonna be able to use. We already have a copy of Firefly Shiny Dice, not gonna be able to use. This game's in German, so we start making a pile of games we're not gonna add, just so I make sure I don't have to try to include them. And a lot of them are just big games we already have copies of. Like this Carcassonne big box, no need really. And we can always make a box of these games because we have for sure an extra 2 or 3 shelves, which is great. Let's go ahead and put in this Battle Stations game. Like 1990 or 1980, something like that. Already have a copy of Firefly. This is just a weird, like it doesn't even have rules. It's just like a wallet with games in it. Not gonna use that probably. And a couple brain games for kids. So these are the kid games. Oh, that's right, I usually have a kid category. So I'll probably just put a bunch of these games to like the kids category of games, but they're a bunch of really small games. I don't want to add it if I don't have to, because we don't really have kids yet at these events. So let's go ahead and start putting these smaller games in there so we don't put the kids games in. Game of Thrones Westeros, Stones of Fate, Robin Fury, Black Market Warehouse, Palm Trees, Sovereign's Chain, War in the World's Carmen Sandiego. There we go, there we go, there we go. Caffeine Hit. And yeah, that's basically it. Then there's some kids games left. I wish we can add some of these, but we can't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move. Oh, we might be, oh, we can. I can add 1 or 2. I can add 1 of the longer games. So should I add Risk or Carcassonne Big Box? Probably Risk, because I don't have a copy of Risk yet. Let's go ahead and get this Risk 60th Anniversary Edition copy of Risk. Put that right in there long ways. Beautiful. You know, why not Firefly Shiny Dice, in case it catches on. And this box is basically full. That's beautiful. And then we can have 1 more box for these 3 big, yeah, 1 more box and we'll be fleshed out. That's good stuff. And the other one is Risk, so kids can play Risk still. So let's go ahead and put it in the section. Let's go ahead and put that inside the section over there. We're gonna put the hidden gems right here in that bad boy. Ooh, okay. Heavy. Okay. Another perfect fit. Another perfect fit. Another perfect fit, y'all. Beautiful. I thought you guys could see the whole thing, guess not, but all right. Last one. We're just gonna put every game left inside of here. And this is a box we're not even sure if we're gonna bring probably to these events, so let's go ahead and fill it up. It filled up actually most of the box. Like there's only room for a couple more games, even if we're doing this normally, which is actually pretty crazy. So that's everything. That is everything, y'all. And let's go ahead and shove this inside of a shelf. We just turned 150 uncategorized games into categorized sections for my event to make it super, super easy to transport. Let's look at what we did together. So up top we have the retro games, Carcassonne, Azul, Catan, all the games that you would play as a kid or growing up and stuff like that. Underneath, we have the more adult intensive strategy games. I'm gonna call it like complex strategy games. Even though they're not all super complex like Unmatched, but we have Red Rising, it's definitely not easy. We have Dead of Winter, Cry Havoc, Lords of Waterdeep, Terraforming Mars for sure, so all that stuff. At least to mention Scythe. So that is the adult strategy section. We bring it down, we have that excess category. We can just say hidden gems again or kid-friendly games because those are all just child games. So we have our kiddie game section right there. Dropping even lower, we got our hidden gems. Now the hidden gems should be switched with the kids games. I know, I messed that one up myself. However, we got about 20 games in there too. It fits and it looks beautiful. These are all fantastic. These are our party games. All these games can fit more than 6 players or at least 6 players or more. They're fun games and they look beautiful. Now they're not gonna be stacked like this for the event, but for these purposes, it looks and it stands out very nicely. Right here is our Villainous collection. As you guys know, we have a row just for Villainous as we talked about. Right here We have the family strategy games, or the not so intensive family strategy games. We got Saboteur, Marvel Mayhem, Love Letter, Jabba's Palace, DC Deck Building, but Cartoon Network version. We got Dice Throne, Smash Up, King of Tokyo, Golden Ticket, Machi Koro. Those games have strategy and are not nearly as intensive as the other games. Look down here, right here we have more modern popular games. We got 4 versions of Wingspan, Tiny Towns, Trekking, Dune Imperium, Libertaria, Doomlings, Happy Little Dinosaurs, and Sheriff of Nottingham. Up here for the record, in case you're wondering, this is gonna be messy for now because I still have to work on it, but this is our TCG, TTRPG section where we have people have pre-made decks if they wanna learn new TCGs, trading card games, or tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons, Avatar: Last Airbender, stuff like that. So this is gonna get worked on, but for now, it is what it is. Right here, we have a very surprising turnout of co-op games. Turns out co-op might be our most specific section of games, which is fantastic. I did not know we had so many co-op games, but super cool to learn. And then down here, we have, I forgot what these games were. Oh, these are the first hidden gems we have. Yeah, because we got Bloodborne in there. These are our first hidden gems, and then we got First in Roll, Small World, Bloodborne, Jumanji, stuff like this. So that is everything, guys. If you like what we did here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone else who's very interested in the board gaming and tabletop gaming in general. If you're near Central Florida, make sure to come to our event. We're working on having actually an annual convention for tabletop gaming, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Join our group on Facebook in the description below, or Discord in the description below, and make sure to turn notifications to make sure you don't miss the video. Peace out, God bless, have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.